using terminal composer here. So we can use composer, create project here to create the Laravel project. So we can put any name you want for the project. So so when I click it, it will download and install all the required file for the Laravel base for project.
Doktor lah ni lah. Doktor saya nak. Saya nak. Doktor saya. Tapi bila gini.
Tengok live kita boleh lah beri barang Q&A barang.
Okay, so ini kita boleh dengar Laravel permission. So yang akan present Yoga Ruben. Boleh teruskan.
Okay. So saya nak screen share dulu.
Okay, boleh share. Okay, boleh share.
So boleh nampak ke screen saya?
Boleh.
Okay, so good evening to Mr. Rafiq and my fellow friends. So today I would like to share about Laravel permission by Spatie. So first of all, what is Laravel? So Laravel is a free open source PHP web framework. So it is used for developing web app and APIs. It is totally free of course, and it is modern framework which is easy to use. Laravel is also the most popular and used framework in PHP. So the latest version that is currently available is 8.1. So next is what is Laravel permission. So Laravel permission is a package which allows us to manage user permission and roles in the database. It associates users with roles and permissions. So the current latest version of Laravel permission is version 5. So how does Laravel permission works? So there are three main components, which are users, roles, and permissions. So for the user is the person that uses using our website or web. So on the other end, roles is the roles that are available to be assigned for gaining access for our websites. Next is permission, which permission is which website can a user who been assigned a role can access. Okay. So next. So I will show some drawing to have a better understanding. So we have three main components: users, roles, and permission. So for example, now let's say we are the users of a website. So we will be given a role as user. Okay. So the user will be given permission to access only a dashboard, for example. So the user, which is ourselves, has been given a role as user, and the user can only access dashboard. So next, let's say we are the admin of the website. So we will be given a role as admin. So we mostly know that admin has the full access to a website. So the admin can access dashboard, can access user list on who are using the website, list all, can see user creation, can create user, and finally also can create post. So the admin has the uh, mostly all the permission of a website that available for them to be used. So next, for example, we are a writer, a content creator at a website. So we will be given a role as writer, for example. So the writer can have access to dashboard and also can have access to post, create a post and publish it. So this is how we give roles to the user by logging in admin account. So I will continue to present. So how we can develop Laravel permission? So there are basically 10 steps to do it. So the first step is create Laravel application. So in order to do Laravel permission, we need to have a basic Laravel project. So as we all are learning Laravel now, most of us know how to uh, create a project in the composer like that. So the next step is installing Spatie packages and configures. So in this step, we need to install the Spatie package and also Laravel collection forms. The next step is create post tables.
Maybe you
So
can share practical in practice.
is it?
Yeah, maybe you can share your practice. And we can open your Laravel and share to them how to
Oh.
install Spatie one by one.
So for easier, I would like to use this website because I learned from it.
I think they share the progress.
Next.
Yeah, maybe you can just open your Laravel and create a
Oh.
new Laravel, show to them.
Uh, you mean create my website?
Yeah.
Open my website.
Yeah, just create a new thing.
Okay. So okay, first let's register user. For example, just now I said user, right?
Mm.
Nigum.net. Sorry. I put a password. So we register. So now, just like I said earlier, the user can only see dashboard. So I will log out and log in my admin account. So when I log in my admin account, we can see that there are multiple pages available for the admin to use. For example, users. Here, the admin can create new users for his employee, create new account for the employees, and give them a role. For example, I'm giving writer at so writer net. So I give a role of writer. Once I submit it, there will be in the list of user that writer has been given as a role as writer. So the writer can see only this page for at the moment. As I given the writer to create to see the list of posts, to create posts, and also edit posts. So I will show the writer account. Writer. And login. So as I given him the role of writer and the role as access for the creating posts and all. So the writer when login, he can see the dashboard and also a menu for the post to access the post. So the writer can see the list of available posts and also can edit the post on. So after he change something, so he can submit it. So back in my admin account, we can also create roles. For example, I'm creating new roles. In creating admin 2. So in this admin 2, the user can, the account can gain access to user list on creating, editing, deleting all. And also can give permission. So when I submit it will create a role called admin2. And click show, it will show the permission that available for them. Okay. Now that I have already created a writer, so I can, before this I given a role as writer. So I can edit it and give the admin2 role for the writer. So I need to put my password. So it has been updated that writer has given the role admin2. So and then log out and log in back. So you can see that the writer has given another access, which is the user list. And the roles available. So we can also delete user if you want. So it will go on. I think so far this is what I want to share, sir.
Maybe you can share how you install things. I mean, step by step how you install. So, for example, you can create a new Laravel project and then share to them how to install Laravel permission one by one.
Oh. So actually I follow this website. So this website given all the
It's okay.
the steps. So do I need to demo it, sir?
Yeah, you can do demo for them.
Okay.
Anyone here can ask question if you miss anything or confused about how to use it. Okay, so we want to start with Laravel installation.
So I'm going using terminal composer here.
Okay.
So we can use composer create project here to create the Laravel project. So we can put any name you want for the project. So so when I click it, it will download and install all the required file for the Laravel base for project.
So everyone understand how the relationship between these three things: permission, host, and user. Anyone confused?
No, sir.
Oh, good, sir.
Clear.
Okay.
Okay, so now the project has been created. I would like to close this and open in Visual Studio. So this is the completely fresh Laravel project. So we will use the terminal. So after we create the new project, we'll go to the step 2, which is install and configure package. So in this, we will install the Spatie package. So now it is downloaded. So next I will install this package. Okay. So next step is we need to install register our Spatie class. So we need to go to the app. Sorry. Need to go to the configure file folder and then go to the app.php. Here we need to find the providers first. So I will copy this link file. And paste it at application server providers. So the next step is we need to publish the package that I just copied and paste. So we will use the terminal for that. Now the publication is complete. So the step 3 is more on to the database. So we will create a table first. So I copy this and put in the terminal. Okay, so now it has created. So we can find that file at database. After that, we can go to migration folder and choose the last one. So at here we need to add or also you can change. So we can add some tables to our file. So I'm going to add string and text, which is for body and title. Okay. So the next steps we need to go to the .env file and make sure we need to put the database name that we created. So I'm going to create one now. So I have created a new database. So we need to go to the DB database and change the name to the one that we have created. Okay. So after that, we have to migrate the table with the database we created. So I copy paste this. So as we can see, it's start to migrate and migrated. So when I open my database back, we will have some tables on it. As you can see, there's tables for us to use in next steps. So the next step is we need to create posts. We are creating this post to get data for the post tables that we created. So I copy this and paste. So the model is created. So we go to app, models, and post. Okay. So for easy, I would like to copy this and paste. So we basically need to add this in the post section. Okay. So the next step is we need to go to user.php and we need to add
Do you know why we creating the post model?
What's it?
Do you know why they're creating post model?
It's like to
Just for example, right?
mm-hmm.
Just for example, right? So basically, post is not compulsory, right?
Oh, so I thought it was compulsory.
Yeah, no, it's not compulsory. So for example, if you creating
Mm-hmm.
user table, so you need to
Mm-hmm.
make model user, and then for example, if you want to create teachers, and then you do teachers. Same to the migration, you need to make migration for teachers better. You need to make migration for student, for program or courses. Yeah, it depends on what you want to do, what you uh, want to create. So at this one, in this chapter, in this article, they want to create a table name post. So that's why they do make model post, and then in migration they create post.
Okay.
I think you can ask everyone either they understand or not.
So everyone can understand so far.
Yes, I can understand.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, proceed.
okay. So for the user model, right? So now we need a dash to have a role. So we're going to add has role to it. So I'm going to copy this. And paste here. Uh, so the next step is we need to register package middlewares. Uh, so for that we need to go to app, http, and the kernel PHP. So at here we need to provide the root of the middleware. So for roles and permission of Laravel, we will need roles permission or roles or permission middleware. I will copy paste here. Okay. So the next step is we need to create authentication. So as we all been practicing earlier, this is for the creation of login page and register page. So I will copy. Okay. So this is for the UI to have bootstrap, or you can also put JS if you want. So yeah. Okay, so the installation for the login and this base is complete. So next we will move on to the step 7, which is create controls. Okay, here is the one that we will do user roles, posts, and tables. Tables. So so let's create user control first. Okay. Okay, so for the user control, we will have middleware, which will give the user for create, edit, or delete. Hmm, when create, the user can create all. So for now I would like to copy first and paste here. Okay. The next step is we will be creating a control for the roles. Okay, so I will copy paste first. It's exactly like the user just for the permission of roles. So it's actually same like the user. It will have create, edit, delete. Like that. Next we will create permission control. Okay. So I have created control for the roles, permission, post, and also user. So next step is creating routes. So for the creating of routes, we need to go to the routes folder and then web.php. Here we'll create the route for the user, roles, permission, and post using the controller we created earlier. As you can see in the control, sorry.
Ruben nak tanya.
Yeah.
Basically kita just focus on MVC punya folder.
Apa?
Basically kita fokus to MVC punya folder lah.
Folder.
Faham tak?
Folder. Tak dengar. Folder.
Kita just fokus yang kita tengah buat ni untuk folder MVC je kan. Model view controller.
Okay.
Itu soalan dia.
Okay, model tu untuk kita punya macam yang relate dengan database kita. Contoh model user, dia relate dengan user table. Lepas tu kalau controller untuk kita operation kat situ. And then view tu untuk kita punya bahagian hadapan lah. So sekarang ni Yoga tunjuk bahagian route kan. Yoga?
Ya.
So yang route ni dia macam untuk ke mana kita nak view benda tu. Contoh kalau dekat sini, kalau kita buat /home, dia akan pergi ke home file, macam tu lah. So sepatutnya dia tak ada fokus mana, sebenarnya semuanya kita fokus.
Okay, faham.
Ya, saya continue.
Ada tak yang tak faham dengan yang log resource tu? Kenapa dia jadi log resource?
So saya continue ke?
Tak, saya tanya. Ada tak yang faham dengan log resource tu? Kenapa kita buat log resource? Ubon faham tak kenapa dia buat log resource?
Tak berapa faham.
Oh. Okay, kan yang secara asas dia, kita buat, nampak tak dekat situ ada get kan? Nampak tak ada
Mana
get?
tu?
Nampak tak ada log get home?
Ya.
So, saya share. Okay, so cuba Yoga share ni dekat screen. Saya share dekat chat. Okay, cuba Yoga buka yang ni. Okay, kau nampak? Sepatutnya dia akan ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Ada 7 line sepatutnya. Tapi bila kita pakai resource tu, dia dah macam fahamkan yang sebenarnya ada 7 ni. Dia include saya dah. So kau tengok route tadi, buka route tadi. So kalau perasan ada route get home kan?
Ya.
Itu adalah untuk index punya line. So sepatutnya kalau tak ada resources, kita kena buat 7 lagi line sama macam tu. Faham?
Faham?
So sepatutnya ada 7 line lah. Tapi bila kita pakai resource, contoh dekat situ user tu, sepatutnya kita ada 7 user tu. So ada get user, put user, dash user, ada banyak lagi lah. Tapi disebabkan kita pakai resource, kita just pakai satu. Okay, semua dapat. Okay, Ubung faham?
Saya faham.
Faham?
Faham Ustaz.
Yang lain faham?
Faham Ustaz?
Okay, so boleh proceed.
Okay, so sir, saya nak tanya, yang blade view file ni dia macam more to like CSS kan?
Yang mana? Blade.
Blade.
Blade tu more pada macam HTML.
Oh, okay. HTML dengan CSS.
HTML.
Okay. Okay, so step 9, we will do about blade view files. It's actually about the CSS of the design and everything. So, we will have to go to the resource folder, then views, and in the layout, there will be app.blade. So, this is design, so I will copy it and paste here. Okay. Okay, in this resources view folder, I will create 4 folder, which is users, roles, permission, and post. So I create the user first. Roles. Oh. Okay, so in every folder we will add show, index, show, create, and edit. It's actually not compulsory. Just for the example we are going through, it will need. Okay, so we have done this. We go to the user. Okay, so in the user folder we will create index.blade.php. We'll copy this design. So I've created for the users design. So next is rules. So the next step, after we done the designing with blade files, so we will do the seeder.